Good morning, everyone. So today, after riding last night for about 7 hours, this Tesla Model 3 2021, I believe, or whatever they call it, I'm sitting in the car now. I'm going on my way. I should be leaving now to return this car. And thought to share with you my initial impression on, and what my take is on the car. To be honest with you, I love it. I'll just turn it and show it to you. This is the front dash. It shows I have about 154 kilometers of battery left. Last night when I parked it, I checked basically to make sure how much I have, and at that time I had about 158 kilometers of range. So they say typically when the car's sleeping or overnight, it loses about 1% of range or something like that from what it has. So I lost about 3-4 kilometers, which could be possibly maybe 1 mile. Not a bad thing, so it's still pretty good. I can head from my home right now to the dealership. The range, so I drove around, I would say close to 350 kilometers yesterday in about 7 hours. Keep in mind, this is almost a brand new Tesla Model 3. This is the one basically with, had about 300-400 kilometers when I picked up from the dealership, yesterday. So after driving, I realized you lose about anywhere between 15 and 20% of the range. So let's say if your Tesla, whatever model it is giving you 400 miles of range, or, you're gonna get about, if you lose, let's say you take 20% is what you're going to lose, you will be getting anywhere like 320 miles. So if it's 500 kilometers of range is what's stated, losing 20% means you're losing 100 kilometers, you'll get 400 kilometers of range. The drive-wise, it's pretty good, very good drive. I absolutely really liked it. Let me show you how to turn it on. I have the key here, and all I need to do is press the brake down, and the light turns on and everything. And all I need to do is this lever here on my right. I just push it down once, and that goes into D. And if I go a little bit up, neutral, and then reverse, so the camera turns on, and it gives a pretty good view of what it is. I can put my destination in and see how long it takes. I did try putting in the destination yesterday. That's how I was driving, and while I was going to Niagara Falls, it showed me where the next supercharger is, and I need to stop there to basically recharge the car, or I won't be able to make it. So it was pretty cool. I honestly really like the car. It's very nice. A little bit of range anxiety is still there. My son was sitting at the back there, and the passenger door doesn't seem to be opening from inside. I can open it from outside. I can't open it from inside. Considering it's a new car, I shouldn't be there, but these are common issues to keep in mind if you are looking to buy a Tesla. That's what they say. These are very common issues, slight issues here and there, which you will find when you're buying Tesla. Also has, he found very helpful, these two pads you see down here, right below the screen here. These are, wireless charging pads. So I was able to charge my cell phone. Very convenient. So the car overall is very good. I absolutely love it. Anyone looking to buy should definitely consider one. Take one for a test drive so you know how the car feels. Pretty quiet as well from inside, very quiet. I did try also, I have to mention, I tried the full self-driving, the autopilot thing on the car. Not really convinced with it. Maybe if you are out there driving a Tesla, could probably put something to convince me. I'm not really convinced with the full self-driving. It's still, I feel I still have to hold my wheel, do a lot of other things, and I'm concerned at a lot of places. I mean, the speed picks up sometimes all of a sudden. different things I noticed while driving on my 320 kilometers, about 250 miles drive yesterday, that the full self-driving, I'm with the autopilot and everything, it's there, it's beautiful, but I'm not 100% convinced if I want to spend $10,000 on that full self-driving thing right now. Maybe on the highway, but is it worth 10,000? I don't know. Feel free to write in the comments below. Would you pay $10,000 for a full self-driving, Tesla, or you won't? The navigation on the Model 3 is amazing. I absolutely love the navigation. The car mapping around, the screen and everything, brilliant. Absolutely, really enjoyed. It senses the traffic light. Look, as you can see, it was green. It allowed me that. So something I noticed on the full self-driving mode was also that while driving, even if the traffic light is green, you do have to sort of accelerate, by pressing your feet on the pedal for the car to push, or at any single traffic light. And that's something you need to get used to. It starts, it predicts by default that the traffic light is red. So, and that's kind of, I don't know, I found it annoying, and I thought maybe that could cause potential accident. Let's say I'm driving and it's on the, autopilot or whatever it is, and that's what happens. So I can show you quickly how the autopilot works as well. Screen, what you need to do is click on this, navigate on autopilot, and now it's on autopilot, and all I need to do is press this lever twice down. Now it's on autopilot. You see the blue lines here, that basically shows you that the car is being driven autopilot. Maximum speed is 80 kilometers per hour, so it's matching the road speed. Maximum here is 80 kilometers per hour. The steering is adjusted by itself depending on how the speed is. And I'm approaching a traffic light, so let's see what happens. But this is the warning it gives you: apply slight turning force. So you have to keep applying that turning force. I don't know exactly how long it is. You can see probably the steering's turning by itself, and that's what's happening. So the steering is turning by itself. I'm on the curve here, and bend basically, and that's exactly what's happening. So the steering turns by itself. Gets a little bit scary. You need to get used to the whole idea of self-driving, basically, or autopilot, or whatever it is. But definitely a great feature, I would say. Let me show you how the car looks from outside. I have to press this button for the door to open. And Model 3 badging here. Looks pretty nice. This is how it is. That's the rear. Trunk space is pretty good, I have to say. Pretty spacious trunk space. Let's close this one. And that's how it looks. Very, very nice. So that's the Model 3, if any one of you is considering getting one. I just reached the Tesla dealership, and now I see here 136, oh sorry, yeah, now better, 136 kilometers of range left. When I home, if you remember, I had about 154 kilometers of range left, and so now basically I've used 18 kilometers of my range, and the distance I covered is about 20 kilometers. So city driving, you can see I actually gained 2 kilometers somehow. So pretty good for city driving. I guess that's where the regen braking and everything is working in. Thank you everyone for watching this review, or sort of a mini test drive video. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Feel free to let me know in the comments below if you drive a Tesla, what your take is. Correct me if I'm wrong in anything, since this is my first drive. Till next time, ride safe, take care, and we'll talk to you soon.